Yes, gang, what is going on? And welcome back to a brand new video. Now, I have just got back from the gym. I've actually went to the gym today. I was supposed to take a rest day, but what I've decided to do now on my rest days is go to the gym, which sounds crazy, I know, but I'm actually using those rest days as a sort of abs, but also to protect the spine a little bit. So I did some random stuff in the gym today, such as stretching out my lower back with the GHR, the glute ham raise machine, laying on it sideways, laying on it forwards, all sorts of stuff. Lots of hip extension and flexion, etc., because that's going to help massively strengthen my lower back as well. Did some ab crunches, but with the rope and the machine, some oblique stuff. So that's what I decided to do on my rest days now, because your abs, guys, are a muscle, all right? A lot of people tend to go, right, I need to get abs. And then they start training their abs when they start getting leaner. Well, if you're reducing your calories to lose some body fat to reveal more abs, and then you start training them, let me tell you, your abs aren't going to grow, and you ain't gonna get leaner by training abs or see your visible abs just by training them. You have to get leaner anyway. But over my bulking period, I'm gonna make sure I train my abs once a week, right, literally starting today, right through to the end of my bulk. And then when I do come to, when it does come to shredding down, losing some body fat for summer, I'm hopefully going to have bigger, better, and more defined abs come the summer. But anyway, I've just got back to a delivery. I've been waiting for this delivery for such a long time. It's already launched on the Ghost website, but I thought I'd do a little bit of an unboxing because there's plenty of items in here that I did not expect to receive. So let me do an unboxing for you legends right now. I'm going to start with the products I've received. So I tell you what I'll start with. I'll start with these two because these are basically a restock, apart from this one is slightly changed. I've been having these every night anyway because I've still got some left over from last year, which is the hot chocolates. You can do these two different ways. You can literally make it like a hot chocolate like you normally would with hot milk. I literally just boil the kettle, chuck some water in there. Big cup though, I use a big cup. I use the big Ghost cup that's launched ages ago. I don't think it's available at the moment. And then what I do is I just whiz it up, and then there's marshmallows in these. These are little sachets, but you do them in pots as well, which is here, but they haven't got the milk chocolate in a pot. They've got the new one, which is the white chocolate peppermint bark. Haven't tried that one. They used to do a mint one, but this one's obviously changed to white chocolate. I have one of these every single night of the week. It's 20 grams of protein. It's a nice little hot chocolate drink whilst you're watching TV. So those two have just launched. And I absolutely love these. I love the fact they're coming back in stock as well. Next products I'll go on to, which I am very excited about. Now, the reason I'm very excited about these is because I was actually looking online for a carbs powder. Because I'm bulking right now, I find it very, very difficult to eat more than 500 grams of carbs. To be honest, I don't need to be eating more than 500 grams of carbs. That is plenty. However, what I will say is I'm still finding it difficult to hit that number on a consistent basis. And what I said to you guys on the last video was, on my full day of eating video, is this is great for 1 or 2 days. And if you want to pack on some serious size, you're going to have to be super consistent at hitting your calories. And most importantly for me, what I find is hitting your macros. It's very easy to eat 5, 6, 7,000 calories of shit food and not forgetting about all your macros. Hitting 5,000 calories a day or 4.5 to 5,000 calories a day and hitting your macros bang on, that's where it becomes difficult. But that's what you have to do in order to grow muscle mass over a consistent basis. So I'm super happy that we have launched a clear protein post-workout. This is called Gains. All right, we've got orange cream there. This actually offers 440 calories, 40 grams of protein, and 70 grams of carbs. That's correct, 70 grams of carbs. So your boy was on the lookout for a carbs powder, but now I do not need, because we have got this. Didn't actually know Ghost were bringing these out. Blue raspberry is probably going to be my least favorite flavor because I've drank so much blue raspberry in my time, I just cannot do it anymore. However, we've got two sick flavors. Orange cream, which is one of my all-time favorite flavors that Ghost have ever done when it comes to the pre-workouts, even the cans. But they've also got strawberry watermelon. I am going to do a taste test for you guys in a moment because I've just trained, so I'm going to have one. So that is launched as well, which is super exciting, especially if you're bulking, guys, over these next few months and you're struggling to get your food in. These are going to be perfect for you guys. 70 grams of carbs, 440 calories. You know, because I'm not even joking, yeah? It's so easy to undereat when you're bulking. It gets to a point where you don't want to eat any more food, you're struggling. Drinking your calories is good. I was going to have a shake, but I'll have this now. I was going to have one of my gainer shakes I have with peanut butter, banana, protein powder, etc. But because these are just being delivered, I'm going to have one of these for you guys as well. We've got some goodies in here as well. Big shaker. New shaker's just arrived. This is 45 ounces. It doesn't tell me in litres, but that's huge. That is massive. That's much bigger than a normal shaker. That's actually the same size as Ellie Stanley. In fact, it's bigger than Ellie Stanley. So, new shaker. If you guys struggle to get your fluids on board, definitely get yourself a big shaker. Then you've got more fluids in there that you shouldn't be skimping on. We've got some trading cards. I've been seeing this all over the Ghost social media. Trading cards. I mean, I'm 33 right now. I'm probably not going to be trading any more carbs. I'm not going to be trading any more cards even. I'm not into Pokemon or anything like that. But these are pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I just love that Ghosts are trying to do things that we used to do in our childhood. It brings back those memories, which is exactly why the protein is like cereal milk flavors. Like the marshmallow cereal milk is obviously brings back the cereals I used to have as a child. They don't even do that in the UK anymore. But trading cards, if you're into that, definitely grab those. What's this? Wrist. What's this? Oh, this is like a wrist packet, I guess. Don't know, it's got two little things on it, like little pouches. So if you're going to festivals, I guess, you guys could use these. Packets, pouches, whatever you want to call them. We've also got some wrist straps. Excited for these because I haven't got a good pair of wrist straps, I'll tell you that now. So they're going to be handy for when training. Ghost wrist straps. Perfect. And I love these ones as well. I hate the figure of the eight wrist straps. They just don't work for me. These are much, much better. I will say though, once you start using them, they get better with time. You need them to be a bit more stretched, if that makes sense. So wrist straps, definitely grab some of those, guys, if you are shopping anytime soon. And then the most important and exciting thing that I'm looking forward to receiving is sweatpants and another hoodie. So let me put this hoodie. Thought that wasn't on then. Let me put this hoodie on for you guys right now. Oh yeah. Script hoodie, I think it's called. Is it called the Script hoodie? Ghost embroidered hoodie. Cement. This flavor is cement. It's got the Ghost logo there embroidered on there. I love this material, guys, by the way. This is the perfect material for trackies. This is exactly what I'm trying to get Outfleet to do next year when we do our launches. This is going to be sick. Let me try it on for you guys. And this material, look, perfect on the cuffs. This is actually sick, guys. Yes. Finally, I've got my hands on a sick Ghost hoodie. Yes. This is a must-have, by the way. This is a must-have. And then we've also got some matching joggers to go with this. As you guys know, I'm very anal when it comes to joggers. But these look pretty good. They're actually a different material, which is a little bit annoying. I would have rubbed... Oh, no, it's quite soft, though. Look. So on the inside of this, it's a little bit softer. It's more thicker and woollier. Inside of this one, it's more like rough. It's still soft, but like not as soft as that. I prefer this one because they just hang better, but these look pretty cool. Wow. Actually kind of not the first time, but the as I've got some old, I used to have some old Ghost trackies and stuff, which I've not had any for a little while, so it's nice to receive some. Yeah. Rate it. You guys can't actually see that because I'm standing behind this sofa, but yeah. I rate it a lot. This one's cement. I think it's going to come in black as well. I'm sure it will come in black. I mean, why wouldn't it? Black is the most amazing colour. I have actually asked my athlete manager to send me out a black as well, so I'm hoping he does very, very soon. But yeah, guys, that was an unboxing. I'm actually going to make one of these now and give you guys a live taste test. What flavour do I want? I think I'm going to go for strawberry watermelon. Let me just quickly make one. You can actually do 2 scoops of this, guys, which will obviously be double the amount. So you're looking at 880 calories, 80 grams of protein, and 140 grams of carbs. I am just going to do 1 scoop, I think, though. Let me just do 1 scoop and see how I feel. But yeah, right. Make it up in my new shaker, which is absolutely huge. And by the way, guys, we're having work done in the kitchen, so if you see bare wood and things like this, and there's stuff over there that needs to be painted as well, and we've actually decided we're going to paint the entire kitchen, so it's going to be a bit of a transformation. In fact, I will show you guys what's been going on, and then next time it's finished, I'll show you the update. Right, let's see what this is saying then. Strawberry watermelon. I've already had the strawberry watermelon in the clear whey. But obviously now it's got the carbs in it. I'm just wondering whether it will change its flavour anymore, or just the texture in general. It's not quite a full scoop. Maybe put another bit in. Should be enough. This is going to be perfect for me, guys. Honestly, I can't explain to you guys how I was literally crying out for a carbs powder. It says on the tin, post-workout, but I genuinely might even drink this during my workout. It's not a protein, well, it is a protein shake, but it's clear whey protein shake, so it doesn't feel like, you know, I wouldn't drink a protein shake alone whilst training because that's just pure protein, but because it's got the carb powder in it, it may give me a bit of energy. So I'm going to actually see how I feel whilst training with this as well. Game changer. How the hell would you even know that is 440 calories? Literally just a drink. Literally just tastes like a fruit drink. That is perfect. As you guys know, code Kieran will save you 20% on your entire orders over at Ghost. Please make sure you let me know in the comments, guys, if you have used my code, and also send me a screenshot over to my Instagram. You can't send me screenshots over here on YouTube, so go to my Instagram, which is just @KieranNichols_. Send me a screenshot of your orders with the proof that you've used my code, because I'll be doing some giveaways leading up to the Christmas period. Right, now let me show you what's going on in the kitchen, guys. I mean, the lights aren't even on, but yeah. As you can see, we've added a new cornice, which is the top part of the cupboard there. The one we had before was out there. You can't see it. It's on the wall. It's like a really shitty one. So we've added a big cornice now on there, so it matches the new cupboard that we've had built here. This is going to have, this actually be painted, and then it's going to have glass windows here with like crisscross on the doors with glass shelving for Ellie to do stuff in there. Behind there is actually more cupboards, which is going to hold shoes and trainers. Underneath, it's not where the table's going to go. The table's going to be pushed back a little bit, but there's benches that go right the way around to here. So a nice big L-shaped bench. And then under there, these lift up. I can't do it now because there's a tree on it, but these lift up, and then I'm going to store a load of my Ghost products like this in there that I don't want to keep in the cupboard, because look at this cupboard, guys. It's an absolute nightmare. Like, I can't physically find anything in this cupboard. They're like rows of like 4 lots of Ghost stuff here. There's more in those 2 cupboards, and there's more in my office. So to have stuff out the way that I don't use all the time, like stuff like this, I only use when I travel because it's like, you know, packets of stuff, sachets. So it just makes sense to put them elsewhere and get them when I need. But yeah, having new skirting boards run around the entire kitchen as well. So I've actually wanted to paint this for a long time, and Ellie wasn't going to allow me. But now we're going to paint all this, and we've had the fridge built in, and there's obviously a door going on there as well. I don't think you'd be able to match that color 100%. You're always going to see slight shade different. And also, I'm not the biggest fan of that color anyway. We are going to have to change the handles, which Ellie's bought some new ones, which are like going to be a more of a antique brass, which I actually think look so much better. So them ones are going on that cupboard over there. So yeah, this is all going to be changed. We bought the paint today, I think. So we're going for this like really subtle smoked. It's called Slacked Lime Mid 149 Little Green paint. So that's going to be a nice creamy colour, which I think is going to look a ton better. So try and remember this, guys, because when I do the video that's going to be after Christmas now, it's going to be January the 29th. This is getting painted tomorrow, this stuff, but the actual kitchen, they have to come and undo all the kitchen cupboards, the doors, the drawers, or whatever, take it away, repaint it, and then bring it back. So yeah, it's going to look a ton better once it's done. Right, guys, I know it's a super short video for you guys this week, but nonetheless, I hope it's given you some information about the Ghost products that maybe you didn't know was coming out, or you didn't know was out, or you didn't know what they were for. As always, guys, any questions about anything that I talk about on my socials, whether it's Alphalete, whether it's Ghost, whether it's my coaching, please don't hesitate to drop in the comment section below, and I'll get back to every single one of you. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.